Hello and welcome to Neverwinter Night's Hordes of the Underdark, and this will be part 8. In the previous episode, we rescued Halaster, and he rewarded us quite well. So time to go downstairs and start chapter 2. Goodbye, best wishes, bid you good luck, go kill the Valsharess, because until then you're stuck. Lovely person.
The situation is grim. How long do you believe we have?
We can't be sure. Maybe only a matter of days.
Look out!
Protect the
enemy
seer!
has found a way in!
Do you not recognize one of our own? Nathira, you have returned.
Mother Seer, it is good to see you once more.
And you. But I see you have returned with another. Someone very important indeed.
So as is due when we do a chapter transition, everything resets. I will let some of this go through, but I will speed some of it up as well. The drow woman regards you now with an ease that is at first unsettling. She possesses the same ageless dark-skinned beauty as the other drow, but unlike the others, her eyes hint of both advanced age and compassion.
You are most welcome here. I am the Seer. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Please, come. Do not be alarmed.
You awaited my arrival. How did you know I was coming? She smiles enigmatically. Now that my friend is going to take more than a little explanation.
I am sure you have many questions, and I assure you that they will be answered. I am curious first, however, as to how you came to appear before us.
I believe I can answer that. We freed Halaster, was enraged by the attempt to abuse his bomb, blah blah blah, one freed. When I saw the two of you, I had hoped Hammerfist would come willingly to join us. He'd been drafted into our cause, so to speak. I see. The Seer turns. I'm sorry that he violated me and I didn't get to enjoy. Never mind. What's done's done. That was a joke, perhaps an inappropriate joke. Sorry.
I am sure you have many questions, but there is much we must tell you first. It is important that you know something of the Valsharess, if you are to help us against her.
I will do whatever I can to stop her evil.
I am glad you are being reasonable about this, for we must work together if we are to defeat our common foe. I believe it is time for our guest to learn more of the Valsharess herself. Nathira, if you would be so kind.
Lordom, by the way.
Of course, Seer.
Not Lordom, exposition dump. It's easy if I summarize it, to be honest.
The Drow have ever been ruled by the matron mothers who head the great houses. The Valsharess was once one of these, ruthless and powerful in her art, but no more so than any other matron mother. But then Lolth, the queen of spiders and goddess of the Drow, disappeared, and Drow society was thrown into utter chaos. The Valsharess seized on this opportunity.
She summoned a powerful Duke of the Nine Hells, an archdevil she bound to her service. Drawing on this enslaved devil's power, she became a conqueror of the Underdark.
Once the Underdark is hers, she will turn her attention once more to the surface. She believes herself a queen, a Valsharess by our tongue, and her ambition knows no end.
So, now we can ask an awful lot of questions, and I'm going to zip through this.
That
priestesses of Lolth are powerless before her, and the great drow houses. You stopped her plans in Undermountain for now, but she'll find another way. It won't. The priestesses of Lolth are powerless before her, and the great drow Plus, I had no idea
Yes, that is a good question. What are we to do now?
Basically saying that the Valsharess has apparently managed to find a archdemon to her will, and to her will even, and that made her super powerful and blah blah blah, all that stuff. She wants to, do bad stuff, and we are meant to prevent her from doing bad stuff. Give her a good telling off. Yeah.
There is only one thing that I can do. I must put my faith in the goddess, and that means putting our faith in you. Our fate lies in your hands.
The nearby tiefling steps forward, alarm evident on his face. Are you sure, Seer? What do you really know about this man? It could be the death of us all. You would be dead by now if that was the case, guy. Think about it. All I say, blah 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 blah. You know I don't believe in your ways. Blah blah blah. Apparently he's a hero thing. I'm honored by the faith you've put in me. Let's be noble about it. All the drow here in blah blah stand against the Valsharess. She's the one enemy. The one thing to rule. Never mind. Only hope is for you to find some ways to strengthen our forces or to weaken the Valsharess and her allies. I can give a few information. Okie I thought you didn't trust me. I haven't set aside my suspicions yet. Okie Do we ask some questions? We might. My allies here. Something else. What you call the seer. By the way, the information I just gave past was the fact that there are several drow houses connected to this, and drow are inherently evil, and some of them find it very, very difficult to get rid of their evil ways, even though it means working together in order to beat the Valsharess. So there are definitely frictions even in this camp. So, tell me of your visions. You had visions of me. You mean my dream back at the end? Yeah. You want to ask you something else? I'm just in case of any general updates. Underdark. Underdark is a dark place. It's a bad place. Illicites, mind flayers, beholders are irrelevant. Durga, whatever. Valsharess is coming. Blah, blah, blah. Collection of okay, yeah, I know you can't be there. That's why you need me. It's already back to the surface from here. Not that I'm aware of. Okie dokie. This is something else. Oh, that's not. Oops. We try and hit the correct keys. That helps. How can I weaken the Valsharess? Beating her senseless, perhaps? Can I say, though I'm a seer, my visions are limited, of course. I should go. Indeed. So, the thing is, the Valsharess has got some very, very powerful allies. She's allied with the Mind Flayers. And there's talks about the fact that we can perhaps persuade them to stop the alliance with the Valsharess. She's also allied with some beholders, and they are harder to reason with, so we probably have to kill the beholders. And then there's some undead. And I don't know. We'll probably just smash up everything we can smash up for the experience. But we will be told about some allies that are potentially available by speaking to Nethira and to Balin Shadow Breath. My character's name is Hammerfist Garlic Breath. Garlic Breath beats Shadow Breath, by the way. Anyway, let's speak to her.
Greetings.
Greetings to you
So
too.
now you know everything. The Valsharess, who we are, why we're here, all of it. What we're doing here is very important.
I'm doing what I must for the good of order.
Is there something else you need from me?
She was wondering whether that gears thing, whatever. Gears, whatever they are called, by the way, I should probably mention, is basically an internal time bomb or remote triggered bomb that can be set to go off if whoever put it on someone else is not satisfied with what that someone they put their gears thing, whatever, on is doing. So basically, we are sort of screwed if we try to go against all that stuff, but at the same time, we sort of need to deal with this situation because we don't want Waterdeep overrun by Drow, the Holders, Swine players, and that kind of nice individuals. So, anyway, allies, blah blah blah. Okay, now we get the updates. What do you know about the Illithids? Besides the entire colony Earth won't accomplish anything. The other humans would still side with the Valsharess. Okay, on fight against those creatures. Something else. Beholders. How does one fight a beholder? Households to negotiate. Don't have anything to offer. Okay. What kind of effects do the I-beams have? This is disintegration, paralyzation, pain. Yeah, that's what they do. There's something else. Toll up on that horde. What about the devil's ears enslaved? That's all I want to know. I should go. We are operating with a no follower policy, remember? So we don't want her to join. Yes, you can get emotionally attached to this girl. She's probably quite cute and all that stuff, but don't have time for that.
The seer believes you are the prophetical savior, our only hope of defeating the Valsharess. I, however, do not believe in prophecies. Still, you are obviously capable in your own right, and we need all the help we can get if we're to win this war. So I'm willing to take a chance.
We all on the same side here. Yes, we are. Okie dokie. How am I supposed to prove myself? Islands here. Tell me about these islands. So, just to double check our general thingy magic. Golems and a strange island town. We have two potential allies we can gather. And then of course the allies of the Valsharess that we have to go and smash. Which we will. Or do whatever it is we need to do with them. discourage them from being allied with her. But I mean, obviously, we can't only have these 5 minor things to worry about. We have to worry about something else. So there will be some side questy stuff. The allies, you can technically get away with not getting them, but likely a wise decision to get them anyway. So I am going to be doing what I did with Neverwinter Nights, which is to do everything I can possibly do, but probably skip through anything that's boring stuff. Anyway, I got away from that low dump relatively quickly. It's to summarize the summary of the summary. Valsharess is bad, she's got allies, get rid of allies, get rid of her. Everyone's happy. But we leveled up. We are now level 20. So I will do the usual. I'm going for max hit points. It's old stuff now, nothing new now. And if necessary, I will reroll until I get the maximum available hit points. I will edit that out. Let's see what we do here. Wisdom. I'm just going to be stacking wisdom. I could potentially put some points on other things, but you know what? I quite enjoy the positive effects of wisdom. So wisdom it is. Of course, we get our other skills as well. Oh. And okay, we have 10 as a maximum hit points we can gain, so I will be assuming this once we have gained the maximum hit points. So here we are on 10 hit points, and of course we got the feed. Perfect Self. What does Perfect Self do? Well, first and foremost, I can show you what it does. Look at our little monk here. His eyes are now glowing blue. Fairly sure Neverwinter Nights was the only game that had that effect, but Perfect Self, the feat. It's quite impressive actually, in its own way. It's also a bit bizarre for some people, I assume, but the monk gains immunity to all mind-affecting spells and effects, and damage reduction equals to 20+1, which means that any non-magical weapon attack or attack of any kind, the monk will automatically reduce the first 20 damage. Plus 1 weapon or better will bypass it. It doesn't sound particularly useful, but that being said, it is actually surprisingly powerful if you come up against it, because not all enemies will have abilities that causes their weapons to either be magical or count as being magical. So it is actually surprisingly decent. What does that harm do? Freedom is nice, but the mind-affecting spells we have absolutely no use for now. We are completely and utterly immune to mind-affecting spells. What is essentially happening is that the monk has found a way to take their chi, whatever you call it. We can get this one back on, I think. Yeah, that's all. And basically change himself into a magical being. The monk is effectively a magical creature now. Still classified as a human, but for all intents and purposes, it is now a magical creature. Depending on the game you play, depending on the rules being applied, evil clerics turning outsiders can turn a monk above level 20, because they are technically an outsider now. They are unlikely to be high level enough to cause the monk to explode, but yeah. Depending on the game and game rules applying, even, the monk could potentially be turned. So now we have received the maximum bonus benefits we can have as a monk for being a monk, and we got quite a few of them on the way through. Immune to mind-affecting spells? Yeah, I'll take that. So, we should probably do some stuff here. But run out saying hi, see if there's anything potentially to buy. Yeah, let's do a quick scouting of the local area. A public house, that sounds like an inn. Armory, and maybe a merchant's training grounds. Alehouse or ale gardens, I think. Maybe and yeah, there are two different factions. Drow factions. They don't like each other. Can I speak to you?
I greet you.
There's no hope for us now. Okie you say that. I am your hope. Sort of. Imloth. What do you want?
Commander and at your service.
Nice person.
Is there anything you need? I'm pretty busy training my troops, but I can spare a few moments if it'll help you against the Valsharess and her followers.
You're training your troops pretty hard. So don't good. I've seen the kind of enemies we're going to have to face when we finally go up against Valsharess and her army. Can you tell me about the army? What about the Holders? How do I Holder is it? Is it I could go negotiate. Yeah, I'm good at negotiating, especially if I punchy. Undead. A few times we get reports of undeads on the move, and we try a quick sneak attack, hoping to pin them in ambush, but we didn't stand a chance against, especially against the vampires. Vampires aren't easy to kill. The undead are immune to most normal attacks, and even magic has a limited effect. That vampire just turns into a cloud of mist and flies away. The only way to kill them for good is to cast one in its coffin and grab a stake through its black heart. Problem is we don't know where those coffins are. That could be a problem. More questions? Tell me about yourself. Not much to tell. Okay, I'll be going. Yes, by the way, we can actually get involved in the mess of the infighting that takes place in this area, and we likely will have to pick a side. I'm just trying to work out what I'm doing. Merchants. Public house. Let's go into the public house and say hi. Be unusual, at least, for the moment. Drow male. Lovely. Title. Male, female.
Get on with it.
So here's a Ribble, which is a drow name for human, by the way. Only daughter and the sole survivor. I was hoping you'd come to see me. I have an offer for you. So much tension with all your... what kind of an offer? It's for a hard time. My mother's brought out a very ring of power. Of course, my mother's no fool. She understands what the danger represent, and that's what they do. Basically, they happily kill each other's mothers, sisters, brothers, daughters, whatever. If they see they are a threat to each other, they just whack each other. Lovely individuals. Anyway, pretty open about this. It's a canonical. You want me to kill your mother? Surely I'm surprised. It's the way of drow, yeah, but it's not the way of me. Sorry, I'm not interested. You'd be a fool to swear away. Could you speak to me again if you change your mind? I don't really want to help either of them. But I probably have to pick a side, won't I? Mother or daughter, who do I like the least? I don't particularly fancy the entire... Book bars, let's see. A book, surprise.
Yes? Hello?
No, Okay. Just ignore them as it teaches us tolerance and acceptance even in the face of hate. Listen to those cowards. Is that so? Well, any advice on how we can win a war when you're stuck with a bunch of This stupid infighting only makes our defeat more likely. Another. If you consider how much I've killed to get to this place, you call this character passive. Whatever.
I greet you.
Okie dokie.
Yes? Do make it
Thank you
quick.
for helping us. No bother. Guy was a dimwit. Who are you?
Well met.
My name is Rizolier, Master Craftsman. You can upgrade weapons. I'm a Master Craftsman. Since I'm trying to save you all, couldn't you give me a deal? How does this work? I'll have to get it out to upgrade it. Yeah, I've heard that before. But you saw, yeah, all my weapons mostly. Okay. Can I see your inventory? Unfavorable, of course, because I mean he's ungrateful. Okie dokie, Hinfist 7. I mean, I am not necessarily a big fan of this, but I will take it. I will take any upgrade I can get. What does that give us? Hinfist 7. Sonic 1d8. Well, it's better than the Sonic 1d6. I will take it. You can call me a hypocrite. I'm perfectly okay with that. Yeah, just sell this crap. We have no use of it. A bone ring, probably no use of that either. What else have you got? You're gonna vent the hips, hips. Just want to check. Boots of striding, no use to me. Tower shields, no use to me. No use to me. No cloaks of any kind. This absolutely of no use to me. Magic items. Nash's Ring of Strength. Plus 3 strength. You know what? I got the plus. Ah, yeah. I just remembered, if I'm not mistaken, there's actually, maybe I'm mistaken. Let's just get some healing bits, why not? That is definitely the downside to playing a monk, is the fact that you don't necessarily get super excited when you see someone who says, I can upgrade your stuff. Oh, cool, you can upgrade my shoelaces, I'm happy to hear. Anyway, we got some decent gloves, can't complain. But, anything else? Oh, hi wizard.
Greetings.
Major great. How? Just wanted to see if at all. I know normally I don't put much faith in missions, but you seem capable for a surfacer. You seem a dick for the subterranean guy. I mean, sorry. Let me see your inventory. Another unfavorable. Boots of striding, I don't care about those. What about fortification, NIM 6, NIM 4. No, I don't care about that, don't care about that. What have we got? We got a plus 5. Scarf protection, natural armor. We'll probably need some clerical dude kind of thing in order to get this kind of protection plus 6. No, it's conflicting with our. Get forward. It's conflicting with our cloak. No, not interested. Goodbye. Is there a... I can't
Yes?
trade with you, can I? No, I can't. Of course I can't. I could do even with a clerical dude thing. Maybe? No? No? Look out over here. Ha! What are
Well
you?
met.
Okay. Apparently it's an underground version of Chaos. Or something similar. That's where we were in before. Let's go to the other public house and see if... I'm fairly sure the mother is in there. Do you know your daughter's trying to kill you? What's he like with this?
Yes? What do you want?
The closest one, ones are females obviously know me, I'm noble. Human male, I'm not impressed. Who are you? When I'm using the surfacer, I made from other house Yanni, at least that's left of it. As you can see, he has fallen on hard times indeed. I don't even have a daughter plotting to overthrow me. What happened? Made a mistake of challenging the Valsharess. They took you in and now you rebel in their destruction. Took me in so they could gloat over my defeat. Tell me about... Yeah. Even Ban's own daughter for field. Lucky, yes, her daughter. Blah, 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 blah. Infighting. Just ask you something else. Tell me about the seer. Front. Aha. What do you know about the Valsharess? She's very much more wishes to become powerful. Yeah. What can you tell me about this camp? I do want to tell her she's bitter. You're a bitter woman. I once ruled one of the great houses, servants bowed down before her. Yeah. My life is first in a pit of despair, but I found one joy, one small glimmer of happiness. So I'm even... If you do anything to betray this camp, I'm just a lonely woman, I have no power. Blah. Sort of. I don't like you. Yeah. You talk out your butt, little woman, and you seem to have quite a large one, because you're letting out a lot of crap. Well, that requires a huge arse, I've been told. Maybe I'm mistaken. All allies are green, so I assumed she was more of a friendly sort, but she's a rather unpleasant, not friendly sort. So let us see if we can find some more friendly sorts. I was actually going to look for the mother of the other one, but you know what, that will have to be for next time. Thanks for watching, take care, see you next time, bye bye for now.